Iniesta.
Aye. What are you saying?
Come on, bro.
Intelligent innie?
I had dinner with him last year.
Don't do that.
I'm just
Don't do that. I'll lock off this whole thing right
You
now.
know about that?
Where did you go, Nando's?
Nah, bro, it was in Spain.
You went
Me, Ini, Messi, and Xavi went for a munch. You don't know about that one? Joker.
What's going on, gang? Daniel, aka DK, here for and we are at Soccer Age Training Ground for a very special edition of 5-a-side. When I say special, I mean special, because we've got a Northwest legend in the building, my brother, Chunkz. What's
I
going
know
on?
you refer to me as a Northwest legend, you know?
Brother, what?
I take that serious.
Coke, Nines,
Yeah.
Chunkz.
Yeah.
We've got the England goalkeeping legend union. We've got Big David Seaman and David James, the most capped player for the Lionesses. We're talking about Fara Williams, MBE. How's it going?
You're right. Oh, that's a nice intro. Come on.
We're here for a game of 5-a-side. You are going to be in a 5-a-side team and you're going to pick 4 people to join you in it. Now we're going to go for players that you've done videos with, kicked ball with, or you just got in your phone book or whatever.
I do.
Based on 4 letters. So the first one is F, fearless.
Straight away, Tony Adams.
Mr. Arsenal.
Mr. Arsenal.
Captain fantastic. Yeah. I'm not biased.
Would go through a brick wall.
Okay, I've linked up with him. Frank Lampard.
Ooh.
My brother.
Super Frank.
One of the best midfielders, maybe the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Yeah.
History.
And you go for him. And when I say fearless,
He's
fought him
fearless.
away.
He's fearless.
You got to be when you're running the midfield.
He's
though,
fearless.
You got to get in
That's
on it.
the guy right there, bro.
Yeah.
Incredible. Most goals for Chelsea, and he's a midfielder.
Yeah. When did you link up with him first?
Cobham training ground. Went out to go film with Mace and Reece and James and them lots. You know what I mean?
This is donning his name drop.
Yeah, no, but that's just in case because you wanted to hear that. And I went up there. So Frankie, Frank, he came. Right, Chunkz, big fan. I said, yeah, chill out, man. You know what I mean? Like, told him relax. I'm not here for you.
You go, I move, brother.
I said,
Don't
chill,
really
chill,
chat to
chill.
me like
Yeah,
that.
like, I don't even want to chat to you.
You know,
like that.
I know you got the goals and that, but my team's not. You're not
Yeah,
really
I'm
patting like
not
that.
here for you.
I hear you.
All jokes aside, yeah, Frank Lampard's incredible, man.
Unbelievable. F for Frank. We love it.
Katie Chapman.
Katie Chapman all day.
Katie Chapman or Jade Moore, but Katie Chapman.
Warrior throughout your time.
Warrior, yeah, did all the horrible stuff that nobody ever wanted to do, and was just, you take her to war with you. So yeah.
How important was she in times when you were really in the gutter?
Look, she was somebody that could play with the ball, but also play without it. And sometimes players, ballers like to just have the ball, and the dirty work when things aren't going their way are not able to get in the game. She was always able to stay in the game. She was always an 8 out of 10 plus in every game. So yeah, she carried certainly our England team through for a lot of periods, and I know in her career at Arsenal and Chelsea, she did the same.
My fearless player used to play for Arsenal, but he also played for Man United, and he also played for Portsmouth and Man City and loads of others. Andy Cole.
Whoa.
You just got to sit and talk to Andy Cole. That guy was scared of nothing.
Really, genuinely, because a lot of people are give it big on the pitch because they know there's parameters there. But what? So
Coley he's one of the most confident people you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's
and he
amazing.
also scored 40 goals in one season for Newcastle.
So listen, we've
we've got a goal machine.
That's it. All right, the next one, intelligent. Who goes in apart
Iniesta.
from What are you saying?
Come on, bro.
Intelligent innie?
I had dinner with him last year.
Don't do that.
I'm just
Don't do that. I'll lock off this whole thing right
You don't know
now.
about that?
Where did you go, Nando's?
Nah, bro, it was in Spain.
You went.
Me, Ini, Messi, and Xavi went for a munch. You don't know about that one? Joker. Sit down, man. It didn't happen, bro.
No, listen. For the purpose of this, it happened. But man's just on a humble thing.
Yeah. Nah, I wish. But Iniesta definitely probably one of my favourite midfielders of all time, man.
Yeah. Well, saucy with it.
I'm going striker now. Dennis Bergkamp.
Oh.
You don't beat that intelligence.
The Iceman.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If we're talking football, I'll have to say Kelly Smith, just because, in terms of her decision making, right moments, she did it better than anybody. So her decision making, a reading of the game.
And normally, a lot of the times in those high pressure moments, it's about the split second decision, isn't it?
And she was the best at it.
Because in a training situation, everyone can thread a ball through, but it's about that ball when the pressure is really on.
And that's why she stood above everybody else, because it was that decision making and executing more than anything.
The most gifted, knowledgeable players that I played with, I watched Joe Cole.
Baller.
That
Streets
guy,
will
even
never
now,
forget.
Joe Cole, you watch him play the game. Intelligence is not just about what you do, it's about what other people are doing and understanding how that flows. In the 5-0, having been in Joe Cole's 5-0s in the past, beating the best teams in the area, that guy knows his stuff.
V, vibe. We're talking straight up vibes.
Vinicius Jr.
Wait, no, don't swear down.
Yeah.
Man like Vinny from Brazil.
Yeah, he's vibing.
Man like
You know that
Champions
man
League
do the
Vinny.
little dances and that.
Yeah.
All that stuff. A little dancing. Yeah, Vinicius, he's vibey.
Benzema. You know about Benzema? Man like
Vinci
Vinicius and
and
Benzi
yeah, cold.
linking up. It's hard.
Cold.
Mine's easy. It's all Arsenal. It's Ian Wright.
Whoa, Ian, right.
So you
Hey, can you
changed.
tell we're biased? Yes. Ian, right.
But as soon as you said who doesn't change, he's like that in the morning and night, whatever. He'd write his characters like this.
The most infectious laugh in football as well, by the way.
Leanne Sanderson, Ennie, and Jill, they used to be a trio. And they were entertaining, so like I went amongst that. I used to be like, girls, can you like, because I used to wear number 8 sometimes. And then like you'd have like Jill next to me and you'd have like Ennie and like Ennie's number 9. I'm like, girls, you lot are too much. And Leanne Sanderson was 10. I'm like, you lot are too much for me. But if you wanted a vibe, they're bringing it. Music on and they'll be there dancing.
Well, you can see Ennie and Alex Scott with the vibe they bring already.
Alex was
now.
DJ, so she's already,
Look at that, man, a
So
DJ.
Alex is in that,
Baller and a DJ.
I'm not going to pick one of them. Like, right, wait there, I've got a defender and I've got a striker. I'll probably have to go with Alex. Just based on, because I need, look,
I
I'm
hear
going to
that.
balance my five-a-side team. I need to like, you got
No
me,
offense to the
Kel,
other
Chapman.
two though, like
Nah.
we don't want them bringing your phone in.
Leanne, Ennie and Jill were funny, but they come together as a package. Alex is on her own, so
I
she
hear you,
stands
I hear
out,
you.
right?
Well, what have I got? Andy Cole, Joe Cole, and a guy who is just a buzz. Colton Cole.
Hey, this David Seaman can't take
Hang on, you're in goal though, aren't you? Is your middle name Cole?
Yeah, but anyway,
Wait, are you naming all calls?
no middle.
What's going on? So far we've got Frank Lampard, Iniesta, Vinicius Jr. and Chunkz.
Yeah.
That's a mad team.
No, you know my thing.
All right, so E, Elegance. Who's dancing on the field like a ballerina?
Emma Heskey. I linked up with him. My brother, he came to flipping soccer aid. 100+ goals, blood. You don't know Premier League.
I'm
you
not
know.
laughing.
You're laughing.
No, but
Man,
I'm
don't
not
know about
laughing
Premier
because of
League.
that. I'm
What?
just saying, like, this is your thing. So
Yeah, Emma Heskey. Big baller. I linked up with him in soccer aid 2 years ago.
was he everything?
Like my man, like, David.
No,
David.
I'm not.
Talk about how good is Emma Heskey? Incredible. Top drawer in it.
Yeah, because I said
He's got over 100 Premier League goals, no?
I said name a player that remind. Oh, I said when I say the word elegant, tell me a player that you think of, and he went with Emile, and I.
With an E, it has to start with an E. Go on.
No, the player doesn't need to start with anything, big man.
it not?
Nah, bro. But I like what you've been doing. He's changed the format. He's like, bruv, this is Chunkz, this is my thing.
E, man's going for flipping Zidane. Elegance. Are you crazy?
Hey, listen.
You jilled the whole thing. I didn't even know that.
I was in Paris and for the Champions
Bro, I
League
went
final.
for a munch with Zidane. Stop doing that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, bro.
What did you have with him?
Me, him, CR7, and then it was my dreams.
You, CR7,
Yeah.
Zizou.
In my dreams, yeah.
That's if I had to do a dream dinner date, Chunkz, Zidane, and CR7.
Yeah, that could be a link up still.
Yeah, I don't know if CR7's on like the Peng food like that.
Nah,
I
you're right.
Romani
Man,
and
I'm
quinoa and that.
multi-milleninis.
Milaninis.
He's gone.
What, the M's?
Emmas.
The Millies?
Emmas, and I ain't talking about bunting.
I hear you.
Chunks, I don't know who he said. But he's got to say Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry.
Oh my
Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Ian Wright, Tony Adams, David Seaman. Who's beating that?
You know, I'd go with Miedema, but
Oh,
I
Viv.
didn't
Don't
play
talk
with
to me
her.
about
Can I-
Viv.
Yeah. Can I put her in? Even
Oh
though I
my
didn't play
God,
with
do
her?
you know what? I am so
Can I
happy to
just do
break
that?
the rules and include
Yeah,
Viv
okay,
Miedema.
yeah. Smooth as,
I want you to look into that camera.
Vivian Miedema, mate.
Oh my
yeah.
God, Viv, I love you, man.
I didn't play with you. I wish I stayed at Arsenal a little longer to play with you.
Oh my God, she's like, when I go and watch her in the WSL, sometimes I just think, this is a gunman.
I still think possibly the best left back, former Arsenal player,
I know what you got, yeah.
Ashley Cole. This guy,
James.
seriously, this guy, and I used to turn up on England meets, and he'd be doing his thing, and I'd be just like, wow, how's he a defender? He's silky, elegant, and still, I think, one of the, if not the best left back in ever.
So what happens when you get the ball and you shout Coley?
Oh, I never thought about
everyone's
it.
available.
Yeah.
Listen, we got 2 five-a-side teams from 2 legends. One was an iconic Arsenal team. The other was full of coals. I've been Daniel Khan for This was amazing. See you next time, gang.